can.
Yeah. So what I miss
What do
because
you
of
miss the most?
pandemic.
Yeah, before the pandemic.
Yeah. When you really talk with people, especially when you see them in a group, yeah, you can see how they behave, their mimic in their face, how they use their hands, and yeah, it
Yeah.
gives much more information.
Yes.
And especially, yeah, school is not only transporting
Lessons,
information. It's not
subjects.
only,
Yeah.
yeah, it's also developing people, and then you have to know what they like. I remember, especially in
Yeah.
communication, you have to make people love your brand, and in our case, hopefully love the school. So you have to find a message that makes people love you or your brand, or and
Yeah.
so that's what I want to teach my students. So one of the groups of my students in the first year, the students have to start their own communication company.
Oh, they
And
start. They start
yeah,
their own communication
yeah,
company or agency.
yeah. And then they also have to find a client. So they have to work for a client.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
one of the companies is working for a kind of DJ. He makes music.
DJ. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Um, and but then you have to find out what makes this DJ different from other ones,
Okay. Yeah.
and also what does you as a company make different from other companies. And then I
Okay.
remember that when they were talking about it, you could really see in their eyes that they really like this and they really want to do this with that DJ. Then I know this is energy. This is what they need. This is what makes them different from the other ones who do exactly the same. So then
Yeah.
why will people love them? Because that's what, yeah, what gives them energy. So I can see that
Okay.
when I work in a group and I can see them. I can see how they move their head, how they move their eyes. Yeah, I can see that. But on the
Okay.
screen, you don't see that. So then,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It's
only
it's only
more
close up, you
rational.
know.
Yeah,
You
but
cannot see the full
you miss
body
a lot of
close up.
emotion. So especially for
Okay.
communication, I think it's important to also have the physical communication, because then yeah, emotion is so important for communication.
And the emotions cannot be delivered or transferred
Yeah,
via
not so
screen.
good, not so good. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
true. Yeah.
We have also kind of communication with touching, you know. In
With
communication,
what?
we have like haptics, you know, with
Okay, okay, yeah.
saying,
Mhm.
yeah, like touching,
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah, yeah,
maybe between friends we hug between friends, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And then yeah, so, okay, so for example, me myself, I miss the most going to church every Sunday,
Mhm.
for example, yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I have my community
Hmm.
where we get together every Sunday.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
since the pandemic, the church is empty. Now we
yeah.
are doing what we call online,
Mm. Yeah, in
online
Holland it's the
everything,
same
online
thing.
church,
Yeah,
online
yeah, yeah, yeah,
online worshiping, and then
yeah,
we cannot sit together with the rest of the
yeah,
community member, with the rest of my friends. And even
yeah.
I remember one of them is having a birthday, for example,
Hmm.
and then we came to his house, of course, using masker. I just want to drop a present or a gift, yeah, a little something
Yeah,
from me and my husband. And then we don't shake hands.
yeah. It's not allowed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
when we see each other, we just
yeah,
do, "Oh,
yeah. It's not
okay,
nice.
bye."
Yeah, yeah,
It's really missing, Harry. I mean,
yeah,
like, eh,
yeah. I
it's
heard
not
that
so.
in Holland this weekend the church is opened again, but only
Oh,
30
really?
people are allowed to go in. So normally maybe there can be 100 people in the church, and then it could only be 30. So there
This
was a
weekend,
church.
the
Yeah,
previous weekend, you mean?
so
Oh,
yesterday.
oh, so you are faster than us in
No.
Indonesia. I don't know when we are going to be open.
But then what
I
happened
don't
was
know.
that in a Catholic church, they also offer you we call it hostie in Dutch. So it's
Oh
the
yeah,
kind of bread.
small. Yeah, yeah,
But normally, yeah, the priest would take the bread and give it to a person. But that's not
then
allowed, of
give it to the
course.
person.
So now they have
So what
a
do they do now?
plastic fence and they have a
Mhm.
pincette, metal pincette, and then they take it from the thing and then they give it to the person and then the person had to put it in his own mouth.
Hopefully that person not spray the
Yeah.
the antiseptic first before eating it. Ya ampun. Yeah, that is so weird, so
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah.
No, I mean yeah, the physical distancing,
Yeah.
social distancing, and everything. It's just change
Yeah.
human behavior. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although for our own benefit, but yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how fast our country will recover or
No.
will do like yours.
No,
You
no, I
said that.
think all over the world it will be very slow. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So when do you think is the new normal will apply? Like the
Yeah. I
the
think for us as a teacher, we will start in September in the new, more blended way. And then I think the new
that's because
normal.
of a new academic year, right?
Yeah,
September is
exactly.
the new academic
Yeah,
year.
then we also have developed a new way of teaching. So not
I see.
normally you have a lesson and then go to the next lesson and then go to the next lesson. But
Okay.
yeah, then yeah, you need too many rooms,
Okay.
too much time. So now we put yeah, in our school we have a main project, and around the project you have theoretical lessons. So
Around the projects, you have
yeah, so in the week you
integrated
have
theory.
theoretical lessons, and you
Okay.
have also a meeting for the project.
Okay.
But the subject of the theoretical lessons, they are linked
Okay.
to the project. So that what you
I
learn in
see.
the theoretical lesson. So about starting your own company, you have to learn about marketing, you have to learn about communication, you have to learn about research. So that are the subjects that you have then.
So you put the theory or framework or concept or whatever that is into action, lah, yeah? So
Yeah,
you
so
put
that's
the
the
theory, you
idea. So
use the
that's what we
theory
already do.
in project.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's our, yeah, what we do already for maybe almost 10 years. But now what we will do, we'll put it everything in
Yeah.
4 hours. So we have not one lesson and then the next lesson and the next lesson. We have
Okay.
4 hours and then put all the lessons together. And then maybe one week you have 30 minutes about this and 2 hours about that. And then the next week you have 2 hours about this and 10 minutes about that. So you only get the lesson what you need. So now you have to teach every week for 2 hours, even if there's nothing to tell, or if you have more than 2 hours to say. Normally, yeah, often you have. So yeah, one week maybe I want to tell 4 hours, and the next week I want to tell 1 hour. But you have 2 hours every week. But now
Yeah.
with the new way, maybe you can deliver exactly the information that you need for the project. So I think it's a
Is
better
that
system.
only is that only happen in your school, your campus, or
I don't know. I
it
heard
will
it about
happen
our school.
across
I don't
the?
know. No, but I
Mm.
think our school is quite unique because we have that concept already for 10 years that we have a project with theoretical lessons around it. And other schools
Mm.
that uh, that
Mm. But you can still count or justify the credits. How would
yeah
you justify the credit system that this amount of time has been spent to
yeah
deliver
because
this kind of
normally
material or
we
subjects?
have only few contact hours in a week. Maybe during a week they have maybe 10, 15 contact hours, but they have to spend 40
Okay.
hours on study because they also have to learn from the book. They have to work on the
Yeah.
project. They have to do
Yeah.
research on the street, go to the library. So they spend many hours. So we don't count the hours that we see them in class,
Yeah.
but we count the
Okay.
results. And we
All
think, yeah,
together.
for this result, I think you need this.
3%
Oh, yeah.
much. Yeah. Amount of hours.
So
Yeah. Okay. That's
no, I think we'll
fair
do
enough.
the same now. And then, yeah, we have less contact hours, so we use less rooms. It's more efficient. And
Uh-huh.
I think also maybe they learn more because now,
Okay.
yeah, they have to learn. Yeah, they're just watching me, listening, and then, yeah,
Watching you.
yeah. And then, or
Watching you
not.
in Teams, yeah?
Maybe watching Facebook, whatever. But then, yeah, after 2 hours, the teaching ritual is over, and then they go to the next ritual. But now it's not a ritual.
Totally
You
different
have only
things.
a small group of 8 people. So yeah, you can see if they listen or not, and you can see if they understand it or not.
Okay. But because of this pandemic, like in this particular of months, yeah, of pandemics from February to now it's the early June,
Yeah.
people or students cannot do a project like in groups,
Oh, they
discussion
do.
in groups physically.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
discussion.
do it online, right?
Yeah, they do it online. Yeah, and I think before the pandemic, they also did a lot on WhatsApp because
Right,
I'm
right.
old. I'm used to it that I talk with people in, yeah, physically, but they are not used to it. They always use WhatsApp.
Media.
So for now, maybe it's almost the same.
Okay. But yeah, in my case, I imagine that if you want to produce or to create something,
Hmm.
as I said, our minors consisted of three
Yeah,
things. Yeah, it's
yeah, yeah.
only PR or Marcom, marketing
Hmm.
communication,
Yeah.
but also journalism, and in Marcom as well. If we want
Hmm.
to create commercials or
Yeah.
advertising, for example, or do some event management like for the
Hmm.
PR
Yeah.
students, you need to get together physically, like in groups.
Yeah.
If you want to shoot something,
Hmm.
to produce or
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, yeah,
Yeah.
those activities
Yeah.
cannot
That's not
be done
possible. No. No. True.
mm,
No.
because of the
No.
pandemic.
No, but what I said, the first year students, they have their own communication company. And of course, the main thing they do is making publicity on social media.
Oh,
And
okay.
they can make photos and small clips for that.
Yeah.
Uh, and you don't really have to
Yeah,
do that in a big group.
yeah, that is
Yeah,
that can be done
yeah,
individually.
but that's only
Mm,
first years, of course. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
right.